Hello, explorers. You're watching Kings of the Wild. Brace yourselves, because today we have the battle of the century. Take a look at their stats. On the left, the lion, master of the open savanna. On the right, the tiger, ghost of the dense jungle. On paper, the tiger is heavier and bites harder. But does that make him the winner? These two worlds never meet. On the left, the golden savanna, home of the lion, where everything is in plain sight. On the right, the dark jungle, the tiger's kingdom, full of shadows and secrets. Meet our first contender, the lion. They call him the pride of the savanna. Just look at how he stands on that rock, confident and calm. He knows that here, he is the master, and here is his rival. The ghost of the jungle, the Bengal tiger. Watch as he emerges from the shadows. His stripes are the perfect camouflage. He won't even spot him in the bamboo. Until you meet that piercing gaze. Look into those eyes. This is a royal portrait. Unlike the tiger, who hides in the shadows, the lion does not hide his presence. He looks danger straight in the face, calm and confident. A true monarch. This is his domain, the Serengeti, home to the Great Migration. Look at the sheer scale. Millions of antelope and zebra. It's not just a landscape. It is an endless stream of life, ruled by the lion. And nature gave him this defense. Look at the texture. See how thick and dense it is? This isn't just a hairstyle for show. It is real, tough chainmail, protecting the most vulnerable spot in a fight, the neck. See this armor in action. Every predator targets the neck. Without the mane, this friendly sparring would end in fatal wounds. But the thick fur works like a shield. It absorbs the impact and stops fangs from reaching the skin. This way, lions can train at full strength without killing each other. But they don't fight just for sport. The lion is unique. He cannot bear solitude. This is the pride, the only true family in the world of big cats. While the fearsome father rests, he knows his strength lies not just in muscle, but in the support of the clan. Something the solitary tiger lacks. And here is his main job. Being king means bearing responsibility. Look, while the lionesses and cubs sleep without a care, the male is always on guard. He uses termite mounds as watchtowers to spot the enemy from kilometers away. He is a living radar and the first line of defense that any rival has to break through. Now let's travel to Asia. Look into these eyes. If the lion looks at the world like a king guarding his realm, the tiger looks like a sniper picking a target. It is the hypnotic gaze of a loner. He needs no help from a pride. His eyes see 6 times better than a human's in the dark, and from this gaze, there is no hiding in the jungle, and he needs this gaze to survive here. Welcome to the primeval kingdom. Unlike the lion's open savanna, where everything is visible for miles, the tiger's jungle is a dark labyrinth. Here, you don't see the enemy until the very last second. It is the perfect place for an ambush, where every bush can hide death. And inside this labyrinth, he wears a supersuit. Witness the art of camouflage. The tiger isn't just striped. His pattern works like magic. Those black stripes mimic the vertical shadows of tall grass and trees. The moment he freezes, he literally vanishes into thin air. The prey doesn't see a predator. It sees just a trick of the light, until it's too late. Here is how he uses that invisibility. The tiger cannot chase prey for long distances like the lion. His strategy is the ambush. Watch how he presses his belly to the ground. He stalks in absolute silence thanks to the soft pads on his paws. He needs to get right up close, within the range of a single leap. One wrong move, the snap of a twig, and the hunt is over. But this perfect camouflage comes at a price. The tiger is a solitary wanderer. Unlike the lion, he has no pride watching his back. If he misses a kill, he goes hungry. If he gets injured, no one will bring him food. He can rely on no one but himself. This makes him not just strong, but incredibly cautious and intelligent. Since he has no pack, his body is the perfect killing machine. Look at those paws, wide and powerful, designed to tread silently on soft ground, but hidden inside are deadly blades. The tiger only extends them the moment he attacks. These claws are as long as a kitchen knife, nearly 10 centimeters. One swipe, and the prey stands no chance. But claws are only half the story. He still has to deliver them to the target. And here, the tiger turns into a living spring. Unlike the lion, he is no marathon runner. He is a sprinter. Look at that explosive burst. His hind legs act like a powerful catapult. A tiger can fly up to 10 meters in a single leap. That's the length of a school bus. The prey has only a split second to escape. We have witnessed their power. The tiger, living lightning. The lion, an unshakable rock. But before we pit them against each other, let's pause for a moment. Look at them. They are more than just fighters. They are the living heritage of our planet. Majestic, yet fragile symbols of the wild. We will compare their strength, but remember, in the real world, our true mission is not to pick a winner, but to save them both for future generations. The fighters have been introduced. We know their secrets, their tactics, and their weapons. But now, it's time to go head to head. Welcome to the virtual ring. Let's cast aside the guesswork and turn to the facts. Who is heavier? Who is taller? And who is more massive? Let the battle begin. Round 1. Size. Let's look at the numbers. I bet you always thought the lion was bigger. That is the most popular myth. It's all because of the mane. It makes the lion look taller and bulkier. But the scales don't lie. Look at the tiger. He is a true mountain of muscle. His weight can reach 300 kilograms. That's a whole 50 kilograms more than the average lion. The tiger stands lower, but he is much longer and heavier. But these numbers are no accident. This is the result of evolution. Look at the conditions. The lion lives in the scorching oven of Africa. He needs to be lean and athletic to avoid overheating during the hunt. But the tiger, especially this giant, the Siberian, lives in the bitter cold. He needs that massive muscle and layer of fat to survive the snows and take down prey alone. Nature designed their bodies perfectly for their tasks. So, if the tiger is heavier and more muscular, why does the lion often look bigger? It comes down to the brilliant mane illusion. Look at the diagram. Hidden beneath that huge mass of hair is a lean, athletic body. The mane works as a visual trick. It makes the lion appear twice as big, scaring off enemies from a distance. Yet, it weighs almost nothing and doesn't slow him down in the heat. It is the perfect bluff. But here, there are no illusions. Behold the Amur Tiger. Unlike the lion, his bulk isn't just air and hair, it is pure muscle and fat. To survive such cold and hunt massive boars, he must be a living tank. The scales don't lie. 300 kilograms, an absolute record among cats. In the size round, The tiger wins by knockout. It's hard to visualize 300 kilograms just by looking at numbers. So let's put it into perspective. To balance one large tiger on a scale, you would need 4 grown men on the other side. And for the record breakers hitting 400 kilograms, make that 5. The lion is a heavyweight too, but in sheer mass, the tiger is the undisputed champion of round 1. Now let's weigh the king. The needle stops at 250 kilograms. That is a truly massive male. The math is simple. The lion is about 50 kilograms lighter than the tiger. That is the weight of an entire adult human. In pure physical mass, the lion loses this round. But remember, 250 kilograms of muscle, claws, and fury is still a lethal threat to anyone standing in his way. So, let's make a final physical comparison. Look at their silhouettes. The tiger is a heavyweight wrestler. He has shorter legs, but an incredibly massive back and shoulders. He is built to take down prey with an explosive burst and grapple on the ground. The lion is built differently. Look at his legs. They are longer. He stands taller at the shoulder because he needs to run long distances across the savanna. The lion is a marathon runner. He wins on endurance, but in pure muscle density, the tiger takes this point. Announcing round 2, athleticism. And here, the lion immediately shows his class. Just look at that anatomy. His long legs work like pistons, accelerating a 250-kilogram body to 80 kilometers per hour. That is highway speed. The lion is built for the chase in open terrain. In a straight-line sprint, he is the clear favorite, but the tiger plays by different rules. He doesn't need to run marathons. Look at his muscle graph. This isn't an engine for a long race. It is a powerful catapult. The tiger is the master of the ambush. He can lie motionless for hours, only to unleash a colossal burst of energy in a single second. His jump is a flight spanning 10 meters. The lion wears his prey down, but the tiger ends it with one fatal strike. Round 3, striking power. And here, anatomy is the deciding factor. Thanks to his powerful hind legs, the tiger can do something the lion cannot. He rears up to full height and boxes with both front paws. A tiger's strike packs 10,000 newtons of pure power, enough to crush a buffalo's skull. The lion prefers stability. He usually strikes with just one paw, keeping 3 points of contact on the ground to maintain balance. In a boxing duel, the tiger's technique is far more dangerous. To grasp the magnitude of this force, a tiger's paw strike is like dropping a 100-kilogram hammer from human height. Look at this log. A blow of such power doesn't just leave scratches, it shatters bones and snaps spines. Yet, the tiger's own bones are so dense, they withstand this colossal impact. In a battle of paws, the tiger is a jackhammer, and the lion stands little chance against it. And this strength is paired with an incredible reach. Look at this high reach. When the tiger stands on his hind legs, he turns into a giant, standing nearly 4 meters tall. That is higher than the ceiling in your own apartment. By leaving scratch marks at such a height, he sends a signal to every rival in the forest. I am huge, I am strong, and this is my land. In close combat, this height allows him to attack the lion from above, overwhelming him with his sheer mass. It would seem that against a giant like the tiger, there is no chance. But physics isn't everything. If the tiger is an assassin striking from ambush, the lion is a professional gladiator. His entire life is an endless war for territory. He is hardened by open combat, face to face. He possesses something the tiger lacks, the margin for error. That thick mane acts as a shield, tangling the enemy's teeth and claws. The lion can take a hit, stand his ground, and instantly counterattack. We have mentioned the tiger's jumps, but let's give this its own round, because in a fight, this changes everything. The lion is used to fighting on flat ground. The tiger, however, attacks in 3D. His ability to launch himself 4 meters into the air allows him to vault over the shield of the lion's mane and attack the exposed back. While the lion holds the defense down low, the tiger strikes from the air. In the agility category, this is a decisive victory. And here is the visual proof. Look at this comparison. The lion is a runner. His muscles are built for long pursuits across the plains. His vertical limit is 2.5 meters. The tiger, however, is engineered by nature for the vertical. His hind legs possess a different muscle fiber structure, geared for explosive power. He clears a height of 4 meters. That's the 2nd floor of a building. In battle, this gives the tiger the advantage of an aerial attack, something the lion is simply not used to. The jumping round goes unconditionally to the striped predator. And here is the key secret of his fighting technique. Jumping high is one thing, maintaining that position is quite another. Look at the tail. It acts not just as an ornament, but as a 5th limb, a rigid counterbalance. Thanks to this, the tiger can stand on his hind legs for up to 10 seconds without losing balance. In a fight, that is an eternity. While the lion is forced to rely on 3 paws to keep from falling, the tiger stands tall and rains down blows with both front paws. In the wrestling arena, he is the king of balance. But sooner or later, the fight moves into the clinch. And here, the tiger's physical advantage clashes with the lion's advantage in experience. The tiger is a solitary assassin. He is used to ending a fight quickly, with one sudden bite to the neck. He has no patience for drawn-out battles. The lion, however, is a street fighter. He lives in constant warfare for the pride. He knows how to take a hit, how to wear down an opponent, and how to use his mane to deny access to the throat. In a long, dirty brawl, the odds begin to even out. Let's summarize the physical comparison. The numbers speak for themselves. The tiger dominates in heavy athletics. He is 20% more massive, his paw strike is harder, and his jumps are higher. He is the perfect machine for one-on-one killing. The lion scores points for tactics. He has greater endurance and immense combat experience defending the pride. But look at the bottom line. This is the deciding factor: weaponry. The tiger's bite force is 1,050 psi against the lion's 750. His jaws clamp down with 30% more force. In the category of pure physical power, victory goes to the tiger. So, it is time for the final verdict. We have weighed every gram, measured every centimeter, and calculated every strike. Science gives a clear answer. If these giants met in a fair one-on-one duel, physics would be on the tiger's side. He is heavier, he hits harder, he is better armed, and, surprisingly, more agile in the attack. In the category of absolute power, the championship belt goes to the tiger. But remember, the lion is king not because of his muscles, but because of his spirit and his ability to fight as a team. Fortunately for them both, an ocean separates their continents, and in nature, this fight will never happen.